Hello everybody, welcome back to Astroneer, where today I am going to be testing again a new recording method. Hopefully this is working. If you guys can hear my voice right now, then that's a good sign. So, today, as you can see, I've done a little bit of work off camera. I found a few of these. Usagi was instrumental in doing that, because I was collecting as much dirt as I could to get as much glass as I could, because I'm actually shifting my focus right now from dealing with this to trying to upgrade the biodome. So if I can upgrade the biodome, I can automate the production of quartz, graphite, and some other things, and possibly get some oxygen in there. But I need graphene and glass for this. But for the other thing, I also need titanium. So I'm going to be taking this drill platform that I've concocted to Versania to hopefully get some titanium. So, let's see. Now, I have grabbed everything we're going to need on Versania. Vesonia? Vesonia. I have grabbed the ruby as well, so hopefully we can deal with the storm problem as well. Where is home base? Oh, there was home base. Oops. Oh. Just gonna need to cycle around the planet here quickly. But I brought a ruby, I brought 2 RTGs, because I decided off camera I was gonna go in and craft a couple of those for the drill platform. I've got the drill, I've got the rover, I've got the seat for the rover, I brought a canister for the drill, and yeah, I think our main thing is going to be finding a good place to park the sucker, huh? Because whilst we're not on planet, it might be good to use it to charge up the base here. So I'm going to try to level out a little bit here, just to make kind of like a nice parking spot for it. Alright. That looks like it might be good for parking. Come on. Damn it. There we go. Lighting up the rest of the network there. I really don't know how we're gonna get this thing in here, huh? Oh boy. I need to find a mountain too, so that way I can get the titanium. Now, maybe this wasn't the best place to bring the... Oh. Right, you know what? Let's go out looking to see if I can find any titanium supplies. I feel like there might be some over there. So I have activated my personal oxygen supply. So let's head on out. It's a thistle whip there. Those are pop corals, not dagger roots. Okay, this would be tough to get across with the trucks. I need to build a little bit of something across. That is not what I need. If I do this, that'll work better. No, that's a too steep of an angle. Just take care of the thistle whip for now. Alright. That is about the best I'm gonna get, methinks. So moving on towards the mountains we continue. I think I just need to build across here. I'm gonna need to make that wider for the truck. I see a little spinny thing. I don't see any titanite up there. I'm gonna try to get a little bit more dirt so I can go on ahead and build this a bit. Alright. That is looking good. Ish. Methinks. Maybe. Come on. I think this thing just doesn't want to work with me, huh? Alright. That'll do for now. May have a little bit of a speed bump coming this way. But not looking forward to trying to come back with the goodies. Alright. So let's see. There's another Thistle Whip up here. I do see it. I see you right there. There we go. So up the hill, we've got these plants. Oh, one of the lash leaves there. Get rid of that. Supposedly there's a special plant that can be found here on Versania too. I don't see anything just yet. But we're in the mountains now. So where... got another lash leaf. Not seeing any more of the Thistle Whips here. Which is good, because I'm looking for titanium. Or the titanite at the very least. Okay. At least we're still in sight of the base. That is good. I see you. Alright. It's not one of these, is it? No. Hey, there's a storm, I see it. That's good. But there is 0 titanite on this mountainside, really? This one is the one with the titanite on it, right? What was that? Editor me, I hope you caught that, and hopefully the editing bit is working, because that would have been really cool to emphasize that. Yeah, I'm not seeing any titanite at all here. That sucks. I need to check my Astropedia to check and see if this is the planet with it. Resources, titanite. Yeah, Versania Mountains. I'm in the mountains and I'm not seeing anything. This is not boding well for this expedition, huh? Oh, there's a cataplant. Okay. Oh, and you. Hi. Thank you for not hitting me. Alright. Cataplant, though, on the other hand, is going to be a bit more annoying. There we go. Alright. Now you can go... Am I still in mountains? No, I'm in valleys now. So we're not going to be getting any titanite down here, right? So I need to stick close to here, maybe? Whoa. This mountain's like Swiss cheese. We're still in valleys. Hello? No, we're in the mountains now. Is this where the titanite is? If so, I'm going to be kind of upset because I can't really bring the truck in here very easily. Nothing around here. Okay then. Leaves pulsing through there. Alright. I mean, it's a cool mountain. Doesn't have what I need though. Okay. Maybe it would have been better for me to bring everything over to Glacio and just settle for steel. Is this the plant? Oh. Harmless flora, I guess. You're coming with me? What are you? Stretch pedal. Okay, I guess I'll bring the stretch pedal along. Actually, I'm going to drop... I'm going to set you down there real quick. Come on. Click organic, boom. Alright. So the stretch pedal is coming along. This isn't rolling plains. Okay. So this is not where I need to be. Ooh, boy, this is gonna get tough, isn't it? No, I'm gonna plant the stretch pedal close to the base, so that way I don't forget about it. Alright. That can grow there. Let's look for another mountain. Is that another mountain over there? I don't know. Okay, I was about to say, why is there floating bits of fleshy looking ground up there? What biome is this? Is this valleys? Yeah, it's valleys. Okay. Oh, jeez! Scared the hell out of me. I didn't even notice it there. You can kindly evict yourself, thank you. Ow. Okay. I am very much so reconsidering the Versania idea. Yeah, let's bring it up to Glacio. Because Glacio has steel, which is by far and away more important and more needed. And I can just grab some titanium from there. Alright, Novus, where's Glacio? There we go. Oh boy, that lash leaf really got me. Alright. I guess we could also head to the storm on Glacio too. Where is home base? Also on Glacio I went on a little bit of a mission to go ahead and try to find as many of those toys as I could. I got a bunch of materials in one shot. Also, I think our first target for the drilling mission might be over here. Because that is a buttload of iron sitting right here. Let's flatten this out for an ease of access road. Alright. Also flatten this section out too. But yeah, right here there's an absolute crapload of hematite. Don't think I'll be able to drag the car over this way all too easily. But at least get it close enough. Because if I can bring it up to here, that would probably net me an absolute crapload. And the truck is going to be easily parkable here on not Novus, this is Glacio. So let's get this thing unloaded. Alright. Plug you into the base power for now. I cannot. So let's... Come on. There we go. Plug in a little bit of power. Now I can move it close enough to go on ahead and plug it into the house. Alright. There we go. So now, for everything else. I'm going to turn back on my oxygen supply. So, we've got 2 RTGs that I will be plugging onto the back here. We've got a small a medium canister for holding the materials. This should generate well enough power for me to go ahead and thrive on. Medium resource canister sits here, and this is held on the back. Boom! Portable drill bay. Alright. And then if I wanted to, I could swap out this and this for the ruby. Actually, I just realized I haven't planted the fractal rose here. Let's go ahead and do that too. I really want to see what the Glacio fractal rose looks like. Ooh. Very nice ice blue. Alright. So now I need to try to figure out how best to get the truck out of here. I could probably make a path from here outwards once this is all cleared. Because I know that there's quartz and stuff out here too, which I am in desperate need of. But there is hematite there. Where else is there more stuff for me to grab? There's more hematite down there. Research material down there. Anything else out here? There's a crater over here. Alright. There is nothing up there. Alright. Oh, there's a boom balloon up there that I never noticed. I should probably deal with that real quick before it tries to kill me. It's not going to try to kill me from down here, right? Right? Let's just, go boom, boom, balloon. Come on. No, you want to. Come on. Maybe I should head up there and actually deal with that, but, let's finish connecting this up first. I know I'm messing up a little bit of the hematite, but this vein is so big, I'm not all too worried about it. Alright. So let's bring the truck over here now. And I need to go and grab a packager real quick, actually. Do we have any graphite out here right now? Oh, there's where my boost mod went. Alright. Put that up there like it was before. I keep forgetting to come back and grab that. But let's go ahead and grab some graphite, because I think I left one behind out here whilst I was going out and grabbing the toys. I would like to bring it out here to grab some of the graphite later on, because we are going to need a lot of that for, you know, packaging back up the materials. Actually, graphite I can get with dirt, can't I? You know what? That wouldn't be bad to just get a little bit of dirt, soil centrifuge it, and get ourselves some graphite. So I think one full canister can do it. And I just so happen to have one canister that is now full. Alright. Then these, what do these guys need? I think that's ammonium, isn't it? Nope, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, so these guys need ammonium for some reason. Why? But either way, let's go on ahead and centrifuge ourselves some graphite to make a packager. So we can go on ahead and give this thing a test drive. And graphite right there. Since it's still connected to the base, it should... yeah, this thing is way full on power. Alright. And so, if I can bring the nose of the truck up close enough, I can plug it into the drill, and the drill should be fully raring to go. Alright. So this, whilst that's generating, since I'm not going to be far from the base, I could just go and take everything now. Or I can just be ready to start with. Where is packager? There we go. So now that I'm making the packager, let's turn off that. Alright. So disconnect that from the base. We're going to be taking a little bit of a round trip here. Oh. Great signs, I know. Alright. So coming on up here, we have all the hematite dead ahead. Head on over and park. Thank goodness I landed over here and not elsewhere. I'm gonna... wait. Oh, did I not pick up my canister? I didn't pick up my canister. But let's go on ahead, unpackage this. So how big is this vein according to you, Drill Master? Holy hematite! Okay! Really, really big vein. Okay, let's plug that in up there. And that should be able to reach from here. So that should be massive amounts of hematite that I can just bring back to base. And then if I go on ahead and plant the ruby, no, not ruby, the packager. If I plant the packager here, then when I come back, it should be, you know, just ready for me to go. So let me come over here, pick up my canister. Yeah, because I did leave it here. Alright. Oh, that's the drill. Okay. So, I mean, since that's kind of going on its own, I will need to bring the ship back here to collect it, but next stop, heading out to Calidor. Whilst that's digging up all of its hematite. Because Calidor has tungsten, which I need for my next project, as well as our next slug buddy, because I still need to deal with that too. Now the Calidor slug shells, I do believe, are underground. I do believe. Alright, why are the dagger roots so close to my base? And attack this, and why? Where the hell am I? Where? Huh? This isn't my landing pad. Where's my... What? Where the hell did I land? What the hell? Okay. What the hell? Where did I... Huh? Where did I land? Where is this place? Okay, I need to take out that Attactus ASAParino. So those guys are aggro. Those dagger roots are gonna stop me if I get too close. And there's a second Attactus over there. What the balls happened here? I got my gravity globe. Can I bring this back home with me? Okay, I'm just gonna try to bum rush the cactus. Can I get down real quick? I can. Alright. Bum rush the cactus. Come on. There. Alright. Cactus gone. Time to deal with the angry mushrooms. Okay. Those guys are gone. And there's an Attactus over there. Is this powered? Hold the phone. What is going on here? There's a dynamite though. I was coming here to get more dynamite supplies. I guess I'll take a spiny Attactus seed with me back home too. How am I supposed to get back up there? I realized I jumped without thinking. Okay, I can't enter it from here. I guess time for me to deal with this Attactus. I don't see anyone else around. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Don't hurt me. Okay. Whew. What the hell happened here? Detritus. Junk item too large for salvage process. Oh. Okay. Got a battery. Got some clay. Tungsten, hell yeah. A lot of debris. Dynamite, but my backpack's too full, so I'm going to drop a couple of these organics. And wonder, again, how in the fresh hell I ended up here instead of at base. Not quite sure, but let's, I guess, pack up what we can, since this is a base I'd probably never come back to. I'll just turn that off. I don't need another work light. I mean, I guess it's time to take off back to actual base. I mean, But yeah, that showed up as a landing pad. So close to home base, too. What? Is there another landing pad on a lot of the planets? If so, I may need to investigate. Oh, that's right, I don't have an atmospheric condenser here. Okay, so it looks like out to Atrox it is for that. But I can at least set down the Wolframite and the Ruby because I forgot that I brought that along. Guess start charging up my battery here. And I'm gonna head down looking for the Calidor shells. Because I do believe last I saw them, they were on... Actually, they were closer to the core, so maybe taking the TP down to the core would be a better idea. Actually, no, it was in the caves lair. I remember now. It was in the caves lair on little stone arches that I found. Alright. So we're in the valleys, now we're in the caves. Ooh, there's a lot of quartz over there, actually. I needed a little bit of that. Let's take a check around, make sure that there's no angry attack-tie gonna try to kill me. Alright, looks like we're good. Oh, there's the shells. Alright. Oh, and, whatchamacallit, wreckage. Calidor shell, 3 of 5, 4 of 5. There's gotta be one more shell around here somewhere. Need to look for these little structures, I think. There's another couple of them over here. Something bad happened to this guy. Alright. There's another one, but I don't think it has any shells on it. Being extra cautious because I know that there's Hisbanes and attack die at this level. And dagger roots as shown right there. Yep, there's another Hisbane. Do we have any more shells around here? Got another research item. There. Shells. I'm just gonna... yoink. Haha. You're coming with me, little friendo. Alright. So that's that done, I do believe. Let's head on up. So we got a terrarium. Need to fill it with Calidorian dirt. Actually, I can go ahead and start filling up on dirt right now. Oh, this is all stone. Okay. Let me deal with this. There we go. Alright, just gotta fill up that. I don't know what its extra material is. So, I've got clay on me, and I've got a tungsten on me as well. So, let's go on ahead and see what they need. I don't think I turned back on. No, I did. Alright. So let me, over to here, the mission panel. Alright. Oh, there's that. There. Calidor shells. Need a terrarium. It was soil, copper, and a wheezeweed seed. Alright. So soil, copper, and a wheezeweed seed. We've got plenty of copper at home. I could pack it up and let's head back with everything. There's a wheezeweed right over here. So, I mean, pop this sucker. There you go. Alrighty. Anything over here that I need to worry about? I don't see anything. What biome? Nope, wrong button. We're in the dunes. Alright. So I should be able to put this onto there right now, right? I can. Alright. So that's wheezeweed seed. We'll bring this back home with me. Then I'll just take the TP out. And what else? What else? I do need to take a trip out to Atrox still. And I also need to head back to... actually, let's take a landing at Atrox. Pick up the sulfur that I need for the dynamite. Because I do want to make some more dynamite pretty soon. Also, I should bring in some RTGs, actually. I'm realizing some RTGs might really help this planet. Alright. Just take some nanocarbon alloy and some more lithium. Lithium I've got at the Novus base. Oh, there's an attack that's not far from the base, huh? I just saw that. I need to go take that one out. Alright. So let's see. We've got some quartz here, actually. I could take that home with me. Yeah, I'll take this home with me. How much empty space do I got? I got 1, 2, and not really much else. Alright. Is my drill still on? Yeah, this is all stone. I'm gonna need the drill on. Okay. Where's that attack us? There you are. Wow, that thing's huge. Okay. Alright. There you go. Alright. Guess I'll take one of these and put down another protection plant over here. Alright. Oh, I already have one over here. Okay. Well, I guess, in that case, I'm gonna get, like, a nugget of sulfur real quick. 1 nugget of sulfur should be enough for me. And then we go home. Alright. Thank you. Wow, I am picking up way too many items today, huh? Let's just slap this battery down and hope that it helps the base here. Alright. So, back out we go. Got dynamite, got sulfur, got the shells unlocked. Let's head back to Silva. Home base, and I guess craft what I need to craft. And I'll probably head back to Glacio to check out the progress on the iron extraction. Alright. We are back. So I got a little bit of the quartz that I needed. Let's get that smelted real quick. Alright. Now for the copper for the terrarium. Fill that up. There we go. And now you need the horn. I'll put that on. Where did I put it? Over here. And I should be able to just stuff it back into the ship for me to... Actually, I should be able to just stuff it into my back pocket if I really wanted to. Alright. Plop down the attack disc. I got sulfur, I got clay. Clay I'll set down here. The dynamite, I'm going to carry these to a remote location. And then bada boom. Actually, I could just move them over here, back to the pit that I used for the other ones. Actually, I could just bring it over here. Just make a small pit. Oh, that's right. Undo that. Alright. Mini pit there. Just that way none of my stuff gets exploded. And I should be able to drop these in and then just drop the dynamite in. Or I could drop the dynamite in first. There you go. Drop that down. Alright. And then we should be good to go on ahead and get at least a couple exo chips from this, right? hoping so. Alrighty. I wonder, is there a chance that the fractal rose gives extra... Oh, gives extra seeds? Because I'd love to start spreading those fractal roses around. Because those look really cool. Alright. Now that this is all set up, I will set that down there. Press it. Run! Oh my god. Okay. How'd that go? Pretty good, pretty good. A lot of debris. A lot of scrappable material here. That's good, that's good. Wow. Alright. And then a bunch of the exo chips. Alrighty. So let's set the scrap down into the shredder. And can we store exo chips with the storage thing? So if I disable that, yes I can. Alright, cool. That is really good actually. Alright. So let me go ahead, grab a few of these and store them. Because we are going to need a lot of exo chips for some future projects. Oh, okay, it moved it over there already. Alright, dump that one. Pop the exo chips in. And then we should be able to head back out to Calidor to collect our Sluggy Buddy. And I think that'd be a good place to end off this episode after I go and check on the Glacio drill. Alright. So let's pick up the solar panel, I guess, set it here, because I'm not going to be using it elsewhere. Grav globe, you can sit right there, friendo. Please don't roll away. I'm going to set you right there. Alright. We've got one tungsten for a tungsten carbide for a bigger shredder that I was working on. Tungsten carbide, tungsten, and the carbide part. That is 2 glass right there. I'm gonna set that one to not accept, so that way I can pick up this carbon and just pop it in. Alright. Boom. Boom. That's going that way. And probably... do we have any empty? Actually, we do have an empty, yeah. I'm going to try to find some more Titanite. Once I get back to... not Calidor. To Glacio. So let's launch up. And head over to Calidor first, so that we can get our Sluggy Buddy. Which is where the hell's Calidor? Over there. Alright. Out to Calidor first to pick up our Sluggy Buddy. And then we should be able to... Okay, there's that landing site. Yeah, that is evil. That landing site's right there. I don't know, maybe I could take it down? There's a box of toys over there. Alright. So we didn't pick it up. I'm an idiot. Okay. So I'm going to actually scratch that idea for now, because I don't feel like wasting even more fuel getting there. I have how many launches? 7. So yeah. Let's just get out to Glacio. Check on the supplies. I mean, if it's all good, I'll go on ahead and load up the current canister and just rock away with it. There we go. Alright. It's all good and the canister's all full. I'll pack it up. The canister, that is. The drill can stay there. And I'll probably be able to go on ahead and just swap its canister out for the one that I brought in with me. to let it do its due. Though it doesn't look like it's full. What happened over here? Hello? Okay, it's still going. How full is the canister? Canister is 22 out of 32. Okay, not bad. Alright, so I drop off the ruby. I'm also realizing that I didn't bring anything that I needed to. Wow. Okay. I'm going to drop this off so that way I can pick up more Titanite when I come back here, probably off camera. Or not. Yeah, I'm just going to leave this here for now. So this is going to be for picking up Titanite and the swap out for that. I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to go and craft the TNT so I can pop these open. I still have no clue what the hell those do. So, back down to the core because I was a complete and utter buffoon that forgot everything that I needed. At least Glacio likes me. I don't need to worry about falling and breaking my ankles every time. One thing I do need to worry about, though, is getting all the way back home. Because I still don't have that railway set up. That is another thing I need to do. Oh boy. This is gonna be a walk. Okay, well, I guess editor me cut till I get to base. Alright, I am back at the base. That was a bit of a walk. So, I'm going to go ahead and slot some of this carbon onto here. Well, almost carbon. Slot some of that here. I need 2 carbon for the explosive powder. Set that down there, set that down there. Set the carbon up there. And also while I'm here, I can pick up some of the hydrazine that I've been making. There it is. Just to refuel the ship. Because I'd hate to be stranded out there. But, I am also working towards making all the graphene needed for this. What's our last thing? We just need glass and graphene, right? Both of those are farmable. The glass can sit right there, and graphene only needs how much? 25. So I can set that here. The problem being that I need 25 graphite to do that. Alright. Explosive powder to dynamite. There is. Come on. I know I have dynamite unlocked, don't I? Do I not have dynamite unlocked? Come on. Floodlights. I don't have dynamite unlocked. Come on. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now that that's done, I am going to turn this off, take the buggy back out, because this is a lot shorter of a path, but I may try to move the drill on Glacio out to a graphite node, so that way I can try to get some graphite going, because I need at least 25 graphite and 50 ammonium, because it takes 2 ammonium to make 1 hydrazine, and I need 1 hydrazine per graphene. So it's going to take a minute, but I do believe if I can find some ammonium either on the ground on Glacio or on here on Silva, that'd be good. Go ahead and bag that and head back to base. Well, head back to Glacio, that is. Head back to Glacio, blow up them ice crystals, and then fly back to Calidor quickly so I can go on ahead and get our new slug buddy. Wait. No, I done forgot where I was. I'm still on Silva. Alright. Time to stop lollygagging. I need to get to Glacio. Come on. Been recording for nearly 50 minutes here. Come on. Alright. Out to the satellite. Then out to Glacio. Then up to surface level. Alright. Glacio is where? Alright, that's what I thought. So it makes sense for Glacio to be the furthest one out because, well, it's ice. I do like how blue liqueur is, you know, when you first spawn in. Alright. Head on down here. That reminds me, I still need to head to the North Pole of Glacio. Alright. So North Pole is still somewhere where I need to be. Let's reload the ship. Right there. Right there. Alright. Since that's all still rocking over there, I'm gonna... where do I want to take these? So I don't want to blow up our road here. Kinda... yeah, I'm just gonna dig... oh wait, over here's a perfect little trench. Perfect. Dump these in there. And I stick the dynamite to them. And then voila! Ice puree. Alrighty. Then I'm probably going to actually go and get the Calidor slug during the next episode because I did just realize that I forgot the terrarium again. Actually, no, wait. Did I load up the terrarium? No. No, I didn't. Yeah, no, I'm just an idiot. Okay. Good to know. Either way, we'll probably find our new slug buddy next episode then. Alright. Let's stick the dynamite right there. Run. Alright. Anything good? Oh, we got glacio cells. Got some quartz, got some hematite. Okay, this is actually really good. These I'm going to set down here so I don't lose them between here and there. Gonna drop these off. So if that's the main way you get those glacio shells, well, I mean, it's good we found out now. Alright, so that's 5 shells, isn't it? 2, 3, 4. Is there a 5th one that got launched over here? Damn. Just barely short. Got some quartz, hematite. Alright. Well, either way, we have a few of the shells now, which just means that I need to go and grab a few more of those ice boxes, basically. And I'll pick up this to bring back, because may as well. But yeah, next episode, we'll go on ahead and try to get our Calidor friendo. Oh, this is full. Alright. So yeah, I'm going to... that's Dunzo. I'm already full on items though. I'm just gonna drop the salvage bundle for a second there. Turn you off. Pick this up. And I could probably use the other canister on some graphite real fast. But that is going to be for off camera because I need to go and find another bundle of graphite. And I think that's really about it for this episode. I'm going to set down this hematite because I'm already hauling so much of it back. But I'd like to thank you all so much for watching this episode of Astroneer. And yeah, hope to see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.